The dogs were good again this week. Here are my top 10. At number 10, we have Cookie, Honey, Jack, Bruce, and Star. They have made it clear who the spare human is in their household. At number 9, we have this dog who simply cannot be 21, but we'll let it slide because it looks like he's having a really good time. At number 8, we have Amber, who can only be having the best dream ever. At number 7, we have Joy. She is also experiencing it.
Can you even breathe?
At number 6, we have Pablo. First of all, how dare you? And second of all, not everything has to be a joke. At number 5, we have Billy, who has gone viral for having a difficult time waking up. At number 4, we have Princess. Her human brings her to work every day collecting trash at an apartment building. One of the residents wanted to show them how much they're appreciated, so she got Princess her own uniform. As I'm recording this, a GoFundMe for the woman made by the resident is over $10,000. At number 3, we have Bob Cavero. He spent 10 years living in a Brazilian cemetery after his human was buried there. He brought comfort to mourners and became a fixture at the graveyard until his own death in 2021. This week, his loyalty inspired a new law in São Paulo, finally allowing pets to be buried with their humans. At number 2, we have Nazgul, a wolf dog who joined the women's cross-country skiing event at the Olympics and eventually triggered the finish line camera. Officials quickly corralled him and returned him to his home, a nearby bed and breakfast. The committee did end up awarding him an honorary gold medal. Our honorable mention this week is, of course, Punch the baby monkey. Punch had trouble making friends at the Ichikawa City Zoo after his mother abandoned him. For a while, he only found comfort in a stuffed animal, until a couple days ago, when he was seen receiving a hug. A representative from the zoo says, Punch now has an active and fearless personality. Before we get to our number 1 dog of the week, thanks to your recent support of our Tell Your Dog I Said Hi merch, the 15 out of 10 Foundation was able to save Dixie. At just 3 months old, she was surrendered to a shelter with a severely broken leg. She was likely hit by a car. Thanks to you, we were able to cover the entire bill for her surgery and post-op care, which came in at just under $12,000. She has since been adopted. We are continuing to restock all your favorite pieces, including the zip hoodies. We do have a few puzzles remaining if you're stuck inside this winter. You can find all of it at WeRateDogs.com or through the link in our bio. Our number 1 dog of the week is Kato. He saved both of his humans' lives by detecting and alerting them to their cancer. He is usually a calm dog, but became very anxious around his human Chase. After a few days of nervously following her around, he pressed his nose firmly against the side of her breast. She said, "He did it a second time, which hurt. That is when I started searching and found the lump." He had previously shown similar anxious behaviors around Chase's husband Ben, who was diagnosed with colon cancer shortly after. Both were able to seek and undergo treatment quickly thanks to Kato's actions. Chase said, "I probably wouldn't be here today if it weren't for him."